0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
I'm Byron of Bear Polly, and tonight what I want to show you is the jab, cross, okay? A lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people throw it, drop it, or they, throw it and throw it wrong. I'm going to show you. Keep your hands here. Relax a little bit, bend your knees. You want to jab right down from your nose. Boom. Okay? Boom, boom. You're crossed. Go! Go! Go!
When I get at the gym, I get here, I get all of my aggression out, I get all of my tension out from my 50-hour work week. I manage 2 offices and I just have a lot of stress throughout the week, and I have a young daughter that I have at home by myself. So when I come to the gym, I come in here, I hit that bag hard. I leave here feeling high off the endorphins. I just can't stop smiling when I step out of the gym. And then when I get home, I have more patience with my child. My headspace is cleaner, it's clearer. I've worked out that tension. And at work, I can focus more and I get through my day, and just overall, I have more energy. But the camaraderie that we have here means so much to me. I've made some great friends. I've made other ways to let out my aggression and let out my tension by talking to those people. And it's just, whenever we're here, we're just 110% motivated by each other. And it's just an amazing place to be.
Yeah.
So we got to snap our punches. Everything's got to be crisp, hard, and fast.
I get a lot out of coming here. It's incredibly rewarding, both physically and mentally. You come in here, you push yourself, you got good coaches pushing you, you find your limits, you exceed those limits, you push yourself more. Creates discipline and focus, I think, in your whole life whenever you just commit to something like this.
I'll be here next weekend. No, I won't. No, I will be back. No, I won't. I have a photo shoot.
Does my hair look okay? Working out, it does definitely strengthen a relationship with Carter. I think, in all honesty, working out and doing something for yourself improves any relationship. It takes you to be your best, to be able to give yourself to others and other things. So yeah, I would say it does most definitely. I think the most important thing, though, in all honesty, is fitness just for yourself to be the best you can be.
Things about the gym is, making a friendship with you.
Absolutely.
And then introducing you to the Mile Mafia.
Absolutely.
And, that brought Amanda in.
It's a huge...
And we've just created this little community where we care about each other.
Encouraging, and we encourage each other.
And we come in here, and even if it's not our best day, one of you guys are going to make me pumped up, and we're going to get through this class, and by the time we leave, it's like we were so happy we came.
Always good energy, good motivation, just kind, supportive words from one female to another. And it doesn't even have to be a female. It could be male too. Take a picture of somebody taking it.
Pass.
shots at him, trying to do some damage. Okay? Stop! Boom, boom. If you come up on your side, your strong side. Okay? Instead of putting up, just say strong side. And it gives you a time to go. But I know I care about you guys and I want you to win. And you got to get shape to win. When you get to me, you're going there. But everybody else is slipping.
Oh my gosh, someone's fucking trying to punch me.
Oh, I know. I mean, you can tell when you start sitting down, and everybody wants to start doing this when they start sitting down with shots.
Yeah,
But you still got your leg.
Yeah.
Get out of range, get off the ropes.
Yeah.
Throw your shot just to get off the ropes.
Yeah. I mean, I've done boxing a long time.
Keep your distance. Whoa! Whoa! How did you get into this?
Watching YouTube boxing, like Jake Paul and stuff. I didn't know anything about boxing. I knew Floyd Mayweather, that was all. And one day I hopped on Safari, searched a boxing gym near me. Bear Den popped out, and I was there the next day.
How old were you?
19. Started when I was 16. So I've been in it for 2 years and a half now. Well, I'm looking to go pro at 20. Yeah, we're gonna stay in it.
So what goes on in your mind when you're up there fighting?
Or fighting?
Either one.
Well, when I first started, I used to be scared. You're fighting another person to the death, basically. When I'm up there, I'm just thinking about winning and praying for my opponent to be safe. It's a sport at the end of the day. We can't play it, but we wish everybody safety, and I go in there trying to win every time. If I lose, I lose, but if I'm healthy, it's okay.
So how has boxing changed your life?
Well, when I first started, I was big, fat. So I got in shape. I can defend myself. It just helps me, it's like a therapy for me to come to the gym every day and just work out, sweat all the stress out. So yeah, it helped me. Before this, all I was doing is working and going to school. Now I got something I can do and be, Boxing is the only sport you can make millions of dollars in one night, and that's what I'm trying to do.
1, 2, 3. Hands up all the time. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
So let me ask you, how long you been fighting? How long you been boxing?
I got into it when I was 8 years old. I did it from when I was 8 till I was 13. I won the Golden Gloves in the novice division. And then there was a gap in between 13 and 19, and I got back in it and just been following it ever since.
How old are you now?
I am 23. 23? Yep.
So I hear you're about ready to go pro.
Getting ready to here in a couple months.
Okay. Would you have a fight coming up? Or?
I got one more amateur fight, and we're going to do that in the St. Joe, our last show, and that'll be my last amateur one.
Okay. So what have you had to do to go from amateur to professional?
Just listen to my coaches, do what I was told to do, and be self-disciplined.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you want to say?
I got into the sport because I was a troubled young kid, and once I got into it, kind of straightened me out and got me down the narrow road.
All right. Excellent. Thank you. How long have you been doing this?
Well, boxing? Like 3, 4 years, 3.5, 4 years.
Cool. How old are you now?
9.
When you started, how old were you then?
Like 6, 5.
You were 6?
Yes,
Cool.
6.
So you like boxing? You like doing this?
I love boxing. This is like my heart. This is what I do when I get out of the school. I go to Bartlett with after school day care or whatever. And then I'll go here. I'll work out, have fun, make friends. See Andy right here trying to fight me.
All right, brother man. All right. How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching since the first of this year.
And so basically, how did you get involved with you and your son? How did you get involved here?
I got full custody of him, and we're originally from Kansas City. I wanted him to have his own friends. And so I asked him what sports he wanted to do, and he said boxing. So we've been here ever since.
Cool, okay. So how has this helped your relationship with your son?
Helped us grow together. We work out together. We come here all the time. I can see him pushing himself to his limits, and he can see me get pushed to mine as well.
What is it that you're really hoping to teach these kids?
The reason why I wanted to be a coach, or why I volunteered to be a coach, was be a positive role model. Show them something different than what I was shown, so they do not make the same mistakes that I've made in my past, and be able to help others, and my son be able to see me help others as well.
Man, I guess I would say the older that you get, the more you feel like you can't do it as much as you thought that you could. You want to pass it on to the people. I've had a lot of people that have, passed down knowledge to me, so I feel like, it's definitely time to start, passing down to the next people, I would say.
Can you describe the moment that it happened?
Oh,
you realized, the moment you realized?
The moment when I started working out, I'm like, it's just not the same anymore, man. I mean, now you get old, and everybody gets old, and it happens, man. And I don't know, man. It's just you can't do it forever. So I mean, what better way to give what you were given, and pass it down to these younger guys. Which these younger guys are awesome. They deserve it, and they're doing great.
So what is it that you're really trying to instill in them? We know the technique and the fighting.
Discipline is one of the hardest things in boxing to get, to leave here and to, not go home and drink and do drugs and, go off and party with your friends. And discipline's the hardest thing about, boxing that you have to have. So,
have you ever had a moment where you realize that you saw somebody you trained and you realize you're doing the right thing?
Oh man, it's almost every day. I mean, a lot of these guys, I say, like, I want to point out one of my guys, Andy. When Andy first started in here, I didn't think he was gonna come back after the second day. He was, and you look at him now, he's probably the best fighter that we have in here. Andy has been doing awesome, and it's. What we told him is, his first couple fights didn't go the way that he wanted to. It was like, you got to come back. You got to come back. Keep doing it, and you're going to get better. And the kid's he's awesome now. He's doing great. So, yeah, it's definitely the determination these kids have really put the light in your eyes. So, I guess that's, I would say.
Is there anything you want to say?
Oh, man, you put me on the spot. No, we're not going anywhere, man. We're going to be here for a long time, so that's really all I got to say.
1, 2, 3, 2, and then go. Get out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me share something with you. I've had a couple cases where I've had young individuals that, had rough lives, had bad things happen to them, and they, were turned to a dark side. Like, basically, this is all they had. This young lady told me, this is all I have. I don't have no family, and the people that brought her here, they're her family. They love her, and we love her, and we're battling adversity, man. We're battling the world. We're battling the devil. You know what I'm saying? We're battling all the evils of this world outside of this gym. Sometimes this gym is all these kids have. I am like a father to like 25 kids in here, and I'm firm, I'm very stern, and some of them be like, I don't like this class, but they love it because I'm hard on them. I make them work, but I also teach them what respect is, and self-confidence, and self-discipline, and self-control. Our goal is to change lives. I want to reach out to them kids. I want to reach out to these kids that have nothing, that that have had something happen, and they're at a point where they're beside themselves. And if we don't reach them, we may lose them entirely. And that's my goal, is to stop that. Stop suicide. Stop overdosing. Stop alcohol abuse. Stop crime. That's my goal. My goal is to save these children, save adults as well, from crime and emotional and self-abuse and suicide. You know, suicide is a very, very strong subject. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And right here at this gym, we can change that.
Survival of the fittest, man. I mean, it's hard work. It's day in, day out. You can't play boxing. You have got to eat it, sleep it, and live it. And that's what it is, man.
People that are learning, if you snap the bag, it's not going to win. But if you push and punch, the bag is swinging everywhere. So if your bag swings everywhere, you're pushing your punch. So my objective is, hey, I don't sit down and push. I sit down and snap.